Now, I've talked about this before. I use my iPad a lot. This is the M1 iPad Pro. Running iOS 17 beta. I love being a beta tester. I don't want to talk about that though. As I've said before, I like reading comics. I like being able to take all my comics and put them on here because I have a room just behind me here that has 38 long boxes, 8,000 floppies. I don't want to get them out. So because of the DMCA, I have digital copies and I love reading my iPad. And the reason I'm saying this is I found a great app that's better than the one I've been using for the last couple of years. Greetings, Dave here, TCPFX. Now I want to talk about this because I know a lot of people like to read comics digitally now. Now there's Comixology and there's the Marvel app, and I think DC has some sort of thing like that as well. But I just like reading CBR files. So I found this new program I really enjoy called Panels. Here it is here. Now I was using for a long time a program called Chunky. Chunky was okay, but what I didn't like about it was the way that it did the importing. It wasn't easy to import. You had to use your iCloud drive to do it, and I'm getting tired of paying Apple $1.29 a month for added storage. So I started looking around for something else. Now Chunky is there, and both programs do the same thing, but I just found now that Panels does a much better job of what I want to do. Let me just pull this up here. So the interface is really quite simple. So I've just got two folders in there right now. I've got New Teen Titans, and I've got the New Warriors. So a little bit of new going on here. So I love the Teen Titans when they came out in the 80s. I've talked about that before. And the New Warriors was a great series that came out. I think it was the late 80s. They premiered in Thor, and then they had their own series. I remember reading them in the 90s, and it was a lot of fun. But I just like Panels. It's such a great interface, which much like Chunky did as well. But it's easy and simple. Oh, geez, I lost a channel there, did I? There we go. The joy's playing with this stuff. I lost a channel. Weird. All right, so back into stereo again. So it's so easy to use, and I just love the fact I can take a series. I can take like the entire run. I haven't done this yet, but I can take the entire run of New Warriors, throw it on there, and I can watch or read all 75 issues without a problem. And it's so cool to be able to do that. So this is just something, it's my recommendation. I'll link them down below to the various app stores, to the Apple App Store, so you can see which ones I'm talking about. But Chunky is still good. It's a good one. I didn't like having to load up. Like at one point I was reading all the Supermans. I had probably half of my iCloud drive was used up with Superman files because I just throw them all on there, and I went, why am I paying extra for this? It's a 256 gig iPad. Why don't I just put it on here, which I have done now. I've got about 100 gig worth of files on here. I took all my books off my iCloud drive, my iBooks, and put it just into a folder, and it's working so much better for me now. So I like that. So that's just a recommendation from me to you. There are a lot of great places to find CBR files so that you can get your own things. Now, don't steal them, obviously. I download ones I have. The DMCA says you're allowed to have a digital copy of something you paid for. Now, granted, I'm not in the States. It doesn't really apply to me, but I'm not breaking any laws if the cops are knock, 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 knock. Hi, we saw this. Let me show you here. There's the full copy there. Goodbye. My wife had concerns about that in the past. Like, how they can come, walk in. Yeah, you downloaded a copy of The Stand. There's the author's edition. Anything else? Right. So I read old stuff. The new stuff I purchase. So, but I read a lot of the old stuff that I have, and I really enjoy it. And the fact I can sit down in an afternoon and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I read the Titans, I went to the first two of the collected editions, which got you up to, I think that's 16. Fun. And I have them all. I have every issue of Titans. So that's my recommendation for today. It's a great little app, and it came highly recommended when I looked online because I was just getting tired of Chunky, and it said, here's some great alternatives. No, I don't like that one. No, I don't like this one. Oh, Panels is good. I like that. So check it out, and hopefully you get as much fun out of your iPad as I do with reading all my comics. So that's the video for today. Everyone have a great day. We'll talk to you all.